Dirty Donna is at it again, people. The Reverend Psychic Seraphina, this complete moron, is absolutely butthurt, and her fifis are hurt. So the Reverend decides to leave one of the most Karen comments and contradict herself in the worst way. It's always good when these people who try to use lawfare and this lawsuit community that we have now found ourselves in leave these big Bible comments so we can kind of like dissect what they mean. But yes, it's true. This is not clickbait. The Reverend Donna Seraphina, the fraud, Dirty Donna, has threatened to put Benny Keyz in jail by calling his probation officer for a video that he made. Now, I watched Benny Keyz' video, and what he was reacting on and talking about was something that she put out. Apparently, Dirty Donna is charging people $200 to you pay her 200 and she'll tell you if Jesus is real or not. So get in line if you want to. By the way, if you'll pay that, I'll let you talk to Jesus for 250. I mean, if that's where we're going. But yeah, people, let me show you this Karen comment. Let me take a breath before I read this Bible, and then we're going to react to it, because if anybody has gone through it with Benny Keyz, it'd be myself. And this is a very interesting conversation because I myself have had people call my probation officer over YouTube and all that. We're going to break it all down. But as always, the king of receipts shall show. So here we go. She says, I talked to your probation officer, Miss Ann. She wanted me to fill out a police report. I was hoping you would get over your obsession with me. Unfortunately, you leave me no choice. I am filing next week. We'll see you in front of the same judge. I sent them screenshots of your automatic rifle. I am sure convicted stalkers not supposed to be having firearms. I consider what you are doing to be cyber stalking. You are violating the law while on probation for stalking. This is your cease and desist. It seems to me that you have your own childhood trauma you have not dealt with, and you prey on others. It's not funny. I have screenshotted and linked all of your accounts. You have two choices. Take down your OCD obsession videos about me, which frankly only make you look like a stalker, or two, I'm filing a police report, and once I do that, I'll follow through until the end, until I see you in front of a judge or off YouTube and any other social media like the judge ordered. It's entirely your choice, and if I go down the legal route, at that point, I will not stop until you are in front of a judge. I mean, where do I even start? And this, I'm somebody who has really went through it with Benny Keyz, and we've done all types of stuff to each other. Yeah, I buried the hatch recently because the dude's actually trying to do better, and he's working a program. But this is just malarkey, people. This is butthurt feelings because people are reviewing you. You're a public figure. This is called free speech, First Amendment. And everything in this comment, there's so much to break down. You literally write, Dirty Donna, that you consider what he's doing cyber stalking. That doesn't make it cyber stalking. How is he stalking you and he's reviewing something that you put out on the internet? I mean, dirt. And who in the world, you act like you're formally serving a cease and desist in a YouTube comment, like dirt. This is all a crock of shit, people. Dirty Donna is absolutely a fraud. Her true colors are showing. And really what she's mad about is there's a lot of channels that have recently exposing her. She takes credit in the Daybell case for, finding the children. The detective literally said that she had nothing to do with it. Okay. She is a fraud, and you're charging people $200 to talk to Jesus. They can do it themselves. You're just a fraud, Dirty Donna. And my crystal ball has told me that, you know, you're just really a Karen. And here's the pushback that I'm gonna do, people. I'm actually gonna call Benny Keyz probation officer as well and tell the probation officer who Dirty Donna is. Because in all reality, Dirty Donna is somebody who thinks that she's better than people. Dirty Donna is no better than a person like myself or Benny Keyz. Sure, we've had past and prior issues with the law, but so has Donna. Donna doesn't want everybody to know, that she had massive drug charges, 7 felonies in the past. Okay, they had to indict the lady. It's crazy that she is trying to put somebody in jail over reviewing a video. And this is what it's come down to. It doesn't matter if you like Benny Keyz or you don't like Benny Keyz. What we've been seeing on YouTube lately, a lot. Just think back to the whole Sebastian Rogers case. It's wild how people take it to the next level, right? And abuse the legal system over their hurt feelings. I've 40 years on this earth. I've been to prison a couple times and back. Never in my life have I had anybody put a protection order against me until I started doing YouTube. People, this is what it's come to, and it's not right, and this should be called out, and it's just not okay. Dirty Donna is somebody who has done nothing for Summer Wells but say horrendous, disgusting, sexual accusations towards her and stands on whatever psychic intuition she has is truth. It's wild. In true crime, sure, people can have theories about what they think's happening in a case, but this lady stands on that she absolutely knows what is truth, and the most she's depending on Ziggy. Like, it doesn't even make sense. This lady's a complete fraud. And this has got to be called out. People share this video and, man, go to her comments. She can't call my probation officer. Maybe I'll double down and make a lot of videos about her now that I know how much she watches and how much it stinks. You're not allowed to put people in jail because they review something that you said. It's really stupid that you're charging people $200 to talk to Jesus. They can do it for free. It's just you're mad at that because in all reality you sound like a retard. You sound like a retard, and when someone makes a video about it, you get in your feelings. What are you gonna call the probation officer and say? I watched what he said. He didn't threaten you. He didn't stalk you. He didn't do anything. It's he didn't do half or a third of what I'm doing right now. At least I'm trying to hurt your fifis because there's nobody you can call. What you're trying to do is abuse the system because you know he's on probation. And here's how this goes, people. I've been through this, and it's unpleasant. And I've told this story before, but in case you haven't heard it, when I was on probation, people did the same thing to me, and they would call my probation officer and just blatantly lie, right? And and what it did is it indirectly built a relationship between me and my probation officer. I didn't know this lady that well, just the regular go there, report, pay the stuff. But she kept calling my phone because people were calling her and they were just telling blatant lies. And they were saying that I'm doing drugs, this and that. And to make a long story short, one time they called and said that I got in a fight with Noelle, right? I put hands on Noelle. I dumped her over here and I was on fentanyl, right? Which was the dumbest, craziest lie. So the lady called me and told me what they said. And I had taken a urine test the the day before. And when I did all this horrendous stuff that this person had said, right, it had the window of time and in how there's no possible way I could have done what they said with the truth. And through my probation officer seeing that these people are calling and lying because I'm a YouTuber, she never took any more YouTube calls. Now I'm skipping a lot out. There was many more calls and many more lies, but the point is It built a better relationship between me and my PO. We kind of laughed at it. Matter of fact, Noelle was on like a text basis with her after that, almost became friends. So by people trying to do this, it doesn't work. And I, as a YouTuber, I think I will call. I think I will call because this lady has done, she is an absolute grifter. She is a fraud, and she doesn't do anything in these cases. There's a lot of people who follow her and believe her, and if that's you, that's fine. But what you can't do in my comments is tell me that she found anybody in the Daybell case, because I've listened to the lead detective tell me that she didn't have anything to do with that, right? That is a lie. She runs with that, right? Whatever she says about Summer Wells, I don't believe any of that. It's complete garbage. She doesn't like Benny for whatever reason, but she's not allowed to call him a stalker for making a video. All he's doing is responding to something that you put out to the public, something that you put when you uploaded that video. You had a couple choices: unlisted, private, members, or public. You made it public, and he watched it and reviewed it. It's not against YouTube's policies. He didn't break any laws. I don't even think he said a cuss word in it. But you're going to turn that around and try to put the man in jail when he's not doing anything. He's got a job. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he's allowed to have free speech. These woke, weirdo YouTubers abusing the legal system because of their hurt feelings on YouTube, it has to stop. I will always call it out, but viewers also need to call it out. We know Dirty Donna watches everything. We know that she's also going to read the comments. And that's where you guys come in. Again, you can love Benny Keyz or you can hate him. That's okay. It's not the point. The point is that this is wrong. Call it out as it should be. Dirty Donna, again, showing you who she is. And this type of shit has to stop, people. It's not okay. Until the next one, smash that like, hype it if you want, but absolutely do what the outro says. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips. And in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.